Usually, guys, these will have a flat spot, so you can put a crescent wrench on it, and you won't scuff nothing up. So I don't want to use this, but at the same time, see, your grip is here. If I put that on there, it'll probably show. If I put these on here, probably better, because you just get on. That's what that grip is for. So we'll try to get a nice fit, so I don't butcher this thing up. That feels really good right there, guys. Let's go ahead and get that on. Okay, I'm not putting no plumber's tape on, guys, because it has a really good rubber seal here. So let's just see what we get here. We'll use this, but you gotta make sure that you get that rubber straight. So I'm gonna just try to thread it on. Now, the best thing to do is get a good grip on it, guys. That way you don't slide it. I'm probably going to end up sliding it, because every time I say don't do something, I end up doing it. So I don't want to scuff it up, so I think these are better. And I'm going to just get a good bite on it, so I try not to slip. If I do slip, it shouldn't tear it up, because it's got the smooth jaws. So let's see here. And I'll get a good bite on it here. And scuff it up. Too bad, did I? Okay, let's see if it leaks, guys. We want to do this first, that way we don't get water down here. That's off. That's on. It's got a little leak right there. Let me see if I can get that leak out. You would think this thing wouldn't leak with that big old rubber seal. Alright, we're getting there. Let's give it one more. Okay, we're good, guys. No leaks. Close out here. This will leak. That always leaks right here. This always leaks. But we're no more leaks up here. There's no other adjustment in right here. I'm going to keep it on the bottom. I like it there. Okay, so now we'll shut the water off. I should have got some Loctite, guys. I need to get some more Loctite. Alright, so here we go. Okay, we're going to get this cap off over here. Loctite on this. Get a picture. You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's get that. Oh shit! Get a picture of it right here. It's broke. Yeah, it was, and it's bent. Broken bent. It's like somebody. I don't think that causes the problem. Somebody hit it. Either somebody hit it, or used it for a foot. Because the bend is downwards. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's see. We'll talk to her about that after. Okay guys, let's see. I might be able to use the plastic that is on there. I don't need to though. I got a brand new one right there.
That's right.
The plumber's putty's nice. Look guys. Look how nice that plumber's putty is. Nothing will ever leak back there. That plumber's putty is still in great shape. Look at that. So this was in a downward position. Snap to this this way. It's like that. It looks like somebody was using it as a footrest or fell on it. Anyway, let's see what we can do. See how this is so close to here? Get a picture of that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think there's any kind of issue here.
I have a question for you.
Huh? What?
Do you have those? Do you have those handles that they're like a drop? Maybe they're kind of narrow on the bottom and maybe in the
Yeah,
side.
but they go on a different way. They don't go on with the. They don't go on with this. They go on with a retainer ring on the outside. Now watch. Let's just see how this is gonna go, guys. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put more plumber's putty, but I just want to give it a trial run. Okay, look here. Get a picture. Right there, where it hits.
Okay. Yeah, I think I took too many, but you can.
That's
do
all right.
this.
No. Okay, it wants to go in, guys. Look, it wants to follow. But then, if you look, what a big gap we're gonna have here. How about if we just put it like this and cock it, Alicia, like this. Just tuck the plumber's putty in where I got, and then cock the hell out of it. That should do it, right? Because they said they'd leave it for. She said she'll leave it for Friday, and then on Friday they're going. It'll be like a week. It'd be perfect.
But I was thinking is build it up before you put it back in. Build it up with putty because the putty is gonna reinforce it.
There is putty there.
It is, but I don't see.
Well, I was gonna push this down a little bit like that, all the way around. I mean, I'll do whatever you want to do. You want me to take it off again?
Compress, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then what?
And then it would kind of like help that steam, you know, to keep it steady. Watch. Show you.
I'll let you do it. You're,
Okay.
just let me know when you're ready to put this back on.
Yeah.
Because it wants to go crooked.
Yeah. See that what is going in? If you put the putty, it's gonna fill it up, make it more stronger. I put a little bit extra. That's it. You want this? Or do it.
Yeah, go ahead and.
There.
Okay, guys, she's got that on there. So I guess this will fill up that cone that way. It won't, you know.
See, my idea is to make it more stronger around here.
Yeah, I just want to pack it into the, mold it into that one. See, guys, this time we're not going to run it all the way to the wall because it ends up like this. And that's why that other one broke, I think. mean, we gotta get some tension on it. Okay, I want to start going until it starts to look funny. I think like that. Because you can see how the valve is going this way. It's crooked and it's too far over. You know, I could mark that where it wants to tighten up and trim it, but as I tighten it, it's still gonna, I don't know, should I trim it a little bit out? I'm afraid if you just put some good caulking, I mean, we got the whole plumber's putty, it's not gonna leak inside.
See how we cone it in here? So there's no chances for water to go on the backside. So we can caulk it here, and whatever goes in between is gonna drain down, and then we're gonna caulk it over here too, so. You know what I mean? Well,
what I would like you to do is put a little of this in like that, so you have plenty of room for caulking.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to really squeeze it in here so it comes out here.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want you to pump it in here until it comes out here. That way we know. Yeah. If I go any more, it's gonna start to. It wants to start to turn it. Let me see. And I'm afraid that will start to pop it. So I think right there is good. Let's just hope for the best there. I mean, man, the only other thing you can do is put a new valve. And this has been an ongoing problem forever. I mean, we could trim it, but you know what's going to happen. It's going to pop the chrome, and it's going to look like shit. And then when we start to turn it, it's going to rub still until we get to that notch. And as we're turning it, it's going to put pressure on this. I think we're good right here. Just cock it. And that's the best.
Right where you're standing right now, the handle will go on?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
you want to rub?
I don't think so.
Okay, before we finish. Right here.
The handle should be just fine.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So we can work with that now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
here.
ahead and okay, guys. What she's gonna do is she's gonna pack. Well, what I want her to do is take a putty knife, and I want her to pack that down a little bit, like that. See that, guys? Pack it down a little bit because I want a lot of caulking. If she puts a thin layer of caulking, it's gonna crack, and you know. But if she puts a nice big bead in there, if she puts a nice big bead there, then like that, she puts that and it'll last a long time. This has been happening over and over, the tenant said. So this is the first time I've had my try at it, so we'll see. We'll see what my try turns out. What are you doing?
It's getting you there.
How's it going?
All right, we're gonna do. I want to explain to you. What we did was took it off, packed it with plumber's putty like you would not believe.
Right.
And that way no water gets in the wall. And then now she's compacting the putty in more. So when we put the caulking, it's going to be a thick old bead. Right. And then she, on the side where you can't get to, she's just going to pump it in like a grease fitting until it comes out the bottom.
Right.
And then of course she's going to smooth it all out, make it look good. But yeah, longer you can wait, the better
we'll wait till we won't be taking showers till Monday night.
That is perfect.
And it's really dry right now.
Yeah, and don't wipe it down for at least 3 weeks. Like, try to clean it with a towel, because even it'll be dry, but it'll still be where you could push on it and make a dent in it. Okay. And I don't care about that part, but what I care is if they make a dent in it, then it starts to crack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's give it, like, before you do any housekeeping on this, like maybe a month.
Mid-March? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let the girls know that.
Yeah, and that's about it. And I'm going to go ahead and go get some, while she does that, I'm going to go get some blue Loctite and put it back on there.
Okay.
Alicia's dishing guys' work. You can see that the valves are not only over here, but they're in an angle. The tub spout is way off over here.
Stand over here.
I can see it. I can see it right here. So let me get some pictures for management. Maybe one day we'll put a new valve. Hey Brandon, this is Vince from Contractors Cleanup Services. Boy, they put this thing in too far over here, and it twisted like that. Look at the tub spout. The tub spout's coming out like that in an angle, and it doesn't even line up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a new technique. We're not going to run it in all the way. What we did was, I've got pictures of it so you'll see how nice it is. I don't want to take this off to show you, but I have pictures. We packed this thing with plumber's putty so it'll never leak, and now Alicia is going to caulk it with mold-free caulking, and the tenant promised to give it 7 days dry time. With that being said, hey, Elby, you're in the thing.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to get that done, but you can see, look at that tub spout way over to the left, and twist it. The only other thing you can do here if it keeps happening, she says this has been ongoing for a long time. It's been fixed many times, so this time it's getting fixed a different way. And you know, the only other thing we could do one day is put a new valve in, but I think this may work. She promised to give it till Monday to dry, so that'll be perfect. We know we're not going to leak because we got plumber's putty, and then of course we're going to caulk the heck out of it. And but you can see the workmanship. It's too much this way, tilted this way. The tub spout's way over this way, and like that. They were probably training somebody when this happened. All right, talk to you later. Thank you. Okay, guys, she's packing that shit in there. But I really don't want a bevel. I'd like a straight
That's what
look.
I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
just pushing it in.
Yeah, a nice straight look.
See that?
I mean, guys, what else are we supposed to do with it? This is one of these jobs that it's not about beauty, it's about making it work. You know, if I tighten that up anymore, it's gonna pop and break just like this guy did. And you can see how it's crooked. It's sucking in to the right. You see that? Look at that. See that crookedness? That's because it went so tight in there, and then it bent, and then eventually the plastic just popped. So this isn't about beautiful. This is about making it work.
If you want beautiful, you need to put a new one.
Yeah, if you want beautiful, you need to put a new one. Put a Moen repair plate here, and then put a Moen Posi Temp right there. You know, they make the nice Moen Posi Temp repair plate. Basically, the plate is from here to here, and it allows you to open it up bigger, do the work, and then put the plate there. The plate will do two things. It'll cover up these 3 holes, and or allow you to work. Like, let's just say you got a spot behind the wall, which we do, and we cut a hole and we put in the new Moen right here. Then you'll still need the plate, because the plate's going to cover up these guys right here. So, and it looks really nice too. And then I'll give them an estimate for a new Moen. So I'm just going to tell them, if it breaks again, let's put a new Moen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Can I have a dry towel? Here we go.
yeah.
Isn't there?
Okay, I gotta keep a lookout on the gardener. They cut all the shrubs, and I moved my van so they could get to them.
Okay.
But now the guy behind him is coming with a blower.
Oh,
So when that's, I'm gonna move it way back once he's done with the blower.
okay.
So, just, you know, make that look good. I'm gonna put the handles. I'm gonna put Loctite when you're done. You need about what? 10 more minutes?
Yeah, I'm trying to shake it.
No, I want a good
bring
job.
it in more.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time.
Have you had a
I want.
knife? The potty knife?
I want the best possible. I think you got it. Here you go. I think I want the best possible job, even though it's, you know, not gonna look that beautiful. But yeah, there you go. Cut that, trim that off.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Well, she's like an artist. Well, they say, you know, she's pretty good when she does cakes. You know, she puts that icing on, and it looks really good. Let me get a picture of that real quick as you're doing that. Okay. Okay, guys, she's all done. Hey, Allie.
Don't touch it, don't do that. You gotta
Okay.
cut that out.
Okay, guys. She's done here. Doesn't look half bad, does it? Look at that. Look at that. See what happens, right? I'm just getting some video and some pictures. So now, guys, so now this will keep it from breaking again. This adhesive will keep it to the wall. It'll be leak proof. I'm gonna go along and tighten these up a little bit with Loctite. Let's see what we can do. Okay guys, it's done. I mean, for a repair, doesn't look too bad. So I'll get a couple pictures. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go catch up with Vinny. See you in a bit. Alright guys, we taped it off just for extra. They said, you know, just a reminder. Okay guys, we're here at the apartment building, the vacancy turnover. Let's see here. Street sweeping today, so it's going to be an issue. No parking. This is, Alicia's going to replace this. This is the closest color we could get to that. Looks pretty good. So she's going to pull that out, scrape all that out, and go from there. See what we get. So, anyway. Vinny is in the attic. Finishing up that over here. This is the pipe that I was telling you about. I think the vent goes up to the roof over there. Vinny said that when we were working here, he heard something coming through here. I hope not, because we need to move that probably out of our way. Maybe we don't. We can try to do it without it, but we'll see what we're gonna do. We want to put a ball valve over there. So, anyway,
We need to give him one more pulse if this is good.
that's good. We want to put a couple ball valves, so we're thinking one right there, and then maybe one right there. Okay guys, he's gonna cover this bathtub up so we can get the there's two screws holding this valve to the wood that we're gonna take out behind it, and we really need that wood out, so we'll have to brace it our own way. Anyway, he's gonna do that, and then Alicia's over here working her ass off getting all this out. So anyway, she's getting that nice and clean, so getting it ready. Then before we cut that, we're gonna make sure that will fit the groove, so we'll go from there. Hey guys, we're trying to salvage that overflow plate on the other side. One screw came out. You'll see it in the first video, maybe the second, but we're using this. We've never really used this, but he's putting it on the screws that are visible on this side, hoping that it penetrates in, and we're going to let it soak while he works on this, because what it is street sweeping today, we really don't want to shut the building off today, because I told him to give notice, but everybody says they didn't get one. Anyway, so what we're going to do is tomorrow we're going to get some valves on here, some shut-off valves, and go from there. So, okay guys, she's got it all cleaned out really nice. Now we're just going to measure it, cut it, and then we'll put some Loctite in there and set it and put some weight on it somehow. Okay, Vinny's got it, removed the wood. We can work with this, and he's got it loose from the wall. I think we're going to maybe cut the pipe here and here and put a ball valve and a shark bite right here. I just don't want to heat it up. I don't want the ABS to get heated up. So, who knows? I'm just going to do something. Alright guys, they made the line for me, and it seems to be binding a little bit. And if you don't use these, what I like to do is I like to get it light. And see here, let's see now, I'm going to kind of just go light. See how I'm going at an angle, then watch, I'm going at an angle. and I don't push hard. I let the saw blade do the work, and I don't, you know, I can go at it in this angle, but
that's where I'm binding.
I like to go right here. Now watch. Just go light, don't push down on it, and don't go out of the thing, and just try it like that. Little strokes. You don't need real big strokes. You know what I mean? Little strokes. Yeah, I don't know what we're finding on, but there it is. Okay. Let's turn it over. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I think this might have been binding. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like wedged in there. Okay.
Am I only supposed to wedge one side of it?
No, I don't even hardly use that.
I wedged both sides. Maybe that's what happened.
Like
okay.
A clamp. Yeah. You know,
I'm gonna try just wedging. I'm gonna try wedging one side on that one.
Practice piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Let's make sure that fits, and then you can do it practice.
Alrighty.
That way you learn. And then I usually cut with this part down instead of cutting it like this. Hold the video. Instead of cutting it like this, whenever you have a piece like this, I like, yes, you don't want to mess up this here, but at the same time it's plastic, you're not going to mar it. I like to cut through this here because I just do, and then once I get through it and I get a nick here, then I'll turn it this way and start again there. Let's see if this is going to fit. Perfect, look at that, fits perfect. So now guys, we're just going to put some Loctite and put some weight on it, let it dry. If anything squeezes out, she'll clean it up. But there it is. So we're going to get some Loctite and get that done. Okay, good enough. Okay guys, I've been using these little, Vinny loaned me a couple of his condoms. And I've been using them on the tips. This has been setting for at least 3 or 4 weeks. Pulled it right off and squeezed right out. I went over here and you can see what I squeezed out. I'm telling you, those little red condoms that Vinny has in his back pocket, they work good for this right here. Actually, you can get that size on Amazon, right, Vin?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, she's gonna fill that sucker up. I want her to take it all the way to the top of the tile. I do extra good on these because when you do these guys, it becomes a liability. In fact, I always try to put it on the carpet guy, but sometimes you just got to get it done. So we trust Loctite. And with that being said, I just like extra. Even if it squeezes out, she can clean it with a wet rag. This stuff cleans. If you use liquid nail, guys, you can't clean it up with shit. It gets all over. It stays on your skin. It stays on your tools. You name it. This stuff wipes off with water, and it's really strong. If you glue something, one time we glued something together, some wood, and it broke the wood before it broke the bond.
I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah, Vinny bought one.
Okay.
All right, Vinny practiced with the leftover, and he's got it down pat now. He tried 3 different ways and found the right way for him. And this is the thing: when somebody's in training, this may like feel or look stupid or foolish, but when you're in training, this is what training's always about: is taking the time. Yes, it takes longer to get the job done, but I'm the fucking boss here, so not even the management company is the fucking boss. I mean, if the management companies don't like the way I'm doing shit, I'm down the fucking road and I take on another management company. Those ads, I turn away so much work. I think I've got more money than brains because I've got 3 fucking ads and I don't even take any of the jobs. People keep calling, and once in a while I do, if I like the way the person sounds and he seems like he's going to be a good match for us, I do. But you know, I call the shots here. If we're taking too long, it's not like I'm charging them. But anyway, my point is, it's really good that if you've got somebody you're training, let them take 15 extra minutes and play with whatever leftover I could have kept that wood. I run into this shit all the time. But it's better for him to hack it all up and play with it and learn. Now he knows. So anyway, he's got to be good at finished carpentering, huh?
There's a cleaner cut.
Yeah.
Cutting it from the top.
Yeah, from the top rather than the back, like I said. But I did say to him, cut it from the back and then flip it over. Yeah.
Just doing that's double work.
Yeah, whatever way you're comfortable. Okay.
What we got?
Okay, so that should over.
So,
Now, the reason why
see
we're
this?
filling up.
This is gonna squish in there.
Yeah, I agree.
And then-
The reason why we want to fill it up like that is we want it to squish out. Hold this. Squish out like this. And the reason why is if somebody comes running through here and kicks it, we don't want it to belly out of it like that. So if you put some on the edges and you get it down really good, if somebody trips on it, it won't come up. And you know, I have a personal reason for this. My mom lost her left eye because of a transitional piece like that. She hit it, clipped it, fell right over. There was a real low rocking chair, and she hit the corner of the decorative piece and went right through her eye, and she had to wear a glass eye after that. So this is really something that I care about, and liability, you know. And the guy, after it was investigated, the insurance, you know, investigated it. The guy used hardly any adhesive, hardly any, and it was negligence on his part. I can't remember what turned of it, but I know she was compensated for it. It actually went to a courtroom. Anyway, with that being said, now we're going to put some weight on it. They got it nice and flat. She's going to clean it up, and then we're going to put. So go ahead and clean the squishy shit out. Don't get it on your shoe, babe.
Yeah.
Clean that out with a wet rag. Get her a wet rag, Minnie.
I gotta look at
She'll be all right. And then now let it kind of come up, and then we'll put some weight on it. Just clean it, and then let's put some weight on it. Okay, guys. Vinny used that rust breaker on the back, and this screw broke when we were taking this one out, remember? So I'm going to try and put a pair of vice grips on there, and hopefully I'll be able to turn it, especially after we've been soaking that shit. I did put some here, but if not, we're going to be doing a new overflow. Okay, guys, I want to show you something. Look at what they did to this fucking overflow pipe. It's crooked. Oh, let me light it up. Look at that pipe going in an angle. Look at that. I don't want to have to dick with this. So we're going to, Vinny, you can see the screw on the left side over here. He's going to try to grab it that way and reverse it because there's a lot to grab here. And try to reverse it that way, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, he's going to get a bite on it with that vice grip. I'm going to let him do this, guys. We're going to go check on Alicia. Oh, Lucy's doing a good job over there. Look at that. Oop, there's your flashlight. You said you didn't have one.
No, the other one, the head one.
Oh, great job, Al. So I'm just going to tap it in the middle a little bit. Straighten it. Man, she did a great job. Leave it just like that. Good job, Alicia. Thank you. Now we're going to go fix this over here. While Vinny's working on that bathtub, me and Alicia are going to work on this. He wants me to try to do something with that. Okay, guys, you got it. That rust shit works good. You might get a little bit rough because the threads on the other side, you were kind of...
Yeah, I'm gonna go spray them.
Yeah, because you know how they might be a little marred up.
Yeah.
But I can always run a tap through there to clean
Oh,
it up.
you're saying, I get what you're saying. No, I'll just keep them on.
Yeah, just go
Yeah, I know
ahead.
what you're saying.
Yeah. They might be a little marred up from your pliers on the other side, but no big deal. We can run a tap in there and just straighten out the threads. No big deal. Okay, guys, we're going to fill that gap up with caulking because you can see the white underneath. And even the one that's in clear. But anyway, the almond matches this. And at Home Depot, they sell a wood grain. It's not wood grain, but it's wood color caulking. So on here, we're going to put almond here. And on this side, we're going to put the wood color right here. Fill it up. That way you don't see any of that white. And even if we would put clear, it would still look black like that. You know, and so we're just gonna go ahead and she's gonna make that look nice on this side, and then tomorrow I'll get some wood grain. And what that does, we're not just doing it for cosmetic, guys. We're doing it so, wipe your finger in there so I can get a picture. Anyway, we're not just doing it for that. What we're doing it for is that way if they walk on it and they kick it, they don't break the glue loose and it lifts up like that. You know, we want some adhesive holding that down on the edges, and we want it to look good. So this is what she's gonna do. So that's gonna look really nice. I'll give you an up close shot when we're done. All right, guys, she put that on and that looks a lot cleaner. And when it dries, it'll keep, when they trip on it or hit it, it'll keep it from going up. I'm gonna buy a a light wood color at Home Depot to do the other side. But that looks like nice and clean. It won't be coming up no more. So there we go. Okay, this is next, guys. If you would, pull that shit off for me, just the tape. We saved him a lot of money by getting that screw out of that overflow, man. That was good. This stuff seemed to work pretty good. So, all right, once she gets that on, we'll stick it over there and we'll try to knock it over. Yeah, right. She's gonna clean that up. She's getting the tape off of that. Don't spend too much on that because street sweeper. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's try about right here. Can you, just in case it does slide, can you put some glue there?
Where's that cocking mouth?
Oh, it's on the kitchen.
Can you grab it? Loctite too?
Yeah, just Loctite is all we need.
Press two.
Just Loctite.
Yeah, just so she doesn't look for the small bottle.
Just push some in there. Here, take this. That's good. Thank you. Let me stand on it. See here. Tell me, I don't want to miss. Look guys, you don't want to go too far over here because you got to watch this side too. Because if you end up over here, then you'll have a gap there. So I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to run it all over. Let's see, can you wipe that off and let me see how close it is?
I'll bring it.
Is that it right there?
No, how?
I think that's it. Alex?
It's 11:30.
I know, street sweeper, man. That's what I'm all nervous about. Let me get a picture and a couple pictures.
Okay.
Just wipe it, man. Beautiful. Okay, let's just, you can wipe it up after. Let's try to get this thing off right here.
You need to go more, it's good.
No, it looks good.
There, okay.
That's it, now we're
That's
good.
perfect.
Now we're perfect, see?
Yeah, he is.
See? See?
Okay, let me
And
see if
you
I can get this out. Can you give me a spatula?
Yeah.
I never thought about what I was gonna do.
I got that.
I'll go get.
Watch this.
You gotta keep weight on it.
I got
Otherwise you snap the whole thing out. I was gonna get a little bit of a spatula. There we go. Works good. Yeah. Now I have some adhesive remover, guys. It's safe for anything. And if there's any adhesive there, we'll
It
pull
wasn't
it
there
off.
for long.
Yeah, that's the whole idea, is to get it off real fast. Alright, so much for that. So let me get a picture. Okay, let me get a picture, please. Alright guys, we're gonna go watch for the street sweeper, man. There's no parking around here. We're gonna have to watch for them. I mean, if I got a ticket, you know, man, that knocks a little bit of profit out of your day. Hey guys, we just left that apartment building. Street sweeping starts at 11:30. We got out of there by 12. We can only do little bits and pieces, and he understands that because he's the owner of the management company, and that we're running around to. You know, I've got other management companies that we're working for, and I schedule them, but the ones that I'm jumping around to today all belong to him, so he knows that I can't be getting 8 hours in there, you know. So we did what we could for 4 hours. Now we're going to Home Depot to pick up some material, and then we're going to go to 2 little jobs. So with that being said, hopefully these 2 little jobs will be easy. They're both electrical, and we'll get home around 5 or 6 tonight. And maybe I can edit the one that we did for the shower handle this morning, because this is going to be on a different one. This is going to be like part 3 of the vacancy turnover. Alright, well, we're at Home Depot now, so we're going to get there and get our material and get everything we need for the next 2 jobs. Plus, we're going to be back at that apartment tomorrow morning to put some ball valves on the hot and cold in both bathrooms. That way, we'll be able to shut the water down on our own and not have to bother. Because we may only be able to, like on tomorrow, we may only be able to put in 3 or 4 hours there. And then we got to go to the next job, because that's the business we're in. We're service oriented. Plus, it's all the same management company that's jerking me out of there. And, you know, like he says, get all my service calls done and just fill in with this. And then I'm doing other management companies. I don't say a whole lot to anybody, but I get them in towards the late afternoon. Like I told Vinny, we're probably going to work Saturday and we're going to work Sunday to catch up with everything. Anyway, all right, guys, talk to you in a little bit.